Welcome to our Locked It series where we share with you tips and secrets on how our brokers have been transacting listings at top record prices. If you're an owner and you're looking to make such a move, or you're just curious about your unit valuation, scan the QR code over here and we'll give you a free valuation report. Today we have Jerralyn, who is a sell-side team lead, who is also known as the Normanton Park Princess.
Princess.
Because she has been selling Normanton Park listings at top record prices. Today, she wants to share with us a little bit about how she sold this 4-bedroom at Normanton Park.
Yes.
Again.
So we have sold 4 listings in total in Normanton Park.
See?
And today we are going to be sharing with you guys on how we sold this listing for a 4-bedroom that's pool facing.
Okay, so this is the number 4-bedroom unit.
This is the third listing.
Third 4-bedroom listing. Okay.
So the first one was a 5-bedroom. Second one was a 4-bedroom. Both of these were Kent facing units.
Okay.
And then this one for the third one is a 4-bedroom, but it's a pool facing unit.
I saw this unit.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we share a little bit about it later. Okay. Share with us a little bit, right? How did this lead come about?
So very interestingly, this lead came from our other 4-bedroom listing unit. So at that time, we were actually selling a 4-bedroom in Normanton Park, which was the Kent facing unit. I think we also did a Locked It series for the other 4-bedroom before. And when we actually sold that unit, or we were selling that unit at that time, this owner for this 4-bedroom actually contacted us and asked us about this listing. So I think they were trying to see how much this listing was selling at and whether or not it's already sold or if it's still available.
Okay.
And then that was when they mentioned that they are also selling that 4-bedroom unit.
Okay.
And then that was when we set an appointment and met up to do up the pricing analysis to see how much is the listing being listed at. And because I was selling this other 4-bedroom listing, and I was also monitoring the other 4-bedroom listings in Normanton Park because I need to know who are my competitors, right?
Correct.
So then after it was sold and he contacted us, I knew which one was his listing because when he mentioned it was pool facing, he renovated and hacked off the 4-bedroom. I knew which one he was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before you took on this listing was already in the market.
Yeah.
Like marketed by another agent.
Yes.
And then this owner decided to reach out to you.
Yes.
To market the listing. Why?
So interestingly, he was already marketing it before he met us. And it was already on the market for about a month when he first met us. And I was asking him why he's looking for another agent. And that was because it's been a month since he marketed it, but there was no inquiry on his listing.
Okay.
And it was through the pricing analysis that I saw why the inquiries were a little bit slower for his side. Because his price point was a little on the higher side, closer to 3 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much was it listed for?
At that time, it was listed about 2.99 million for pool-facing units.
Okay.
The thing is, in Normanton Park, you have a lot of different facings. You have three different facings. You have the ones facing towards Kent Park.
That one is like sort of the premium facing
which is the preferred facing by most of the buyers because it's really rare to have a quiet park view in Singapore. Most of the time, if you want like an open view of the sea with the park, you are most likely looking around maybe East Coast area or locations where you have to face like the expressway because it's around the sea. Even like Pasir Panjang area, Sentosa area, you're going to be facing the road. But in this case, this is probably one of the only rare ones where you have a sea facing
and a park facing
with block views and it's really quiet. So that's why the Kent facing units in Normanton Park are usually commanding a higher premium. So in this case, this pool facing unit was priced the same price as the Kent facing unit.
Okay, so the Kent Park facing units were all priced about 2.9 as well. 2.92
to 2.99.
Okay. And this pool facing one is priced the same.
At 2.99 as well.
And that's why we feel right, that maybe that's why it's affecting the inquiries.
So I think first, when I saw how it was marketed, it wasn't marketed the best way possible. It doesn't show the USP of the home. Because this home was actually really nicely renovated.
Okay.
Yeah, but through the photos, you cannot really see it because the photos were not professionally taken.
Okay.
And the fourth room was also hacked off. So we already, when we actually did the pricing analysis of this home, we already kind of knew what would the potential objections be.
Yes.
And we already thought, okay, if these are going to be the potential objections, how can we market it such that we make it as the USP of the home instead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's a 4-bedroom into a 3-bedroom lah.
Correct.
And generally, right, usually buyers, if they are buying a 4-bedder, they prefer all 4 bedrooms to be intact.
Yes.
Yeah, because usually people who buy in the 4 bedrooms are families with kids lah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
what was the USP of this unit?
So of course, when we did the pricing analysis, we tried. Whenever we do a pricing analysis, that's always the first step to identify what is the competitive and sensitive price point that we need to have for this listing to be able to get demand in, or like even the buyers to be attracted to this listing, such that the price is not too high, such that I don't want to view this listing. Like it's worth considering it because the price point is attractive.
Yes.
So then after doing the pricing analysis, I saw that first the unit wasn't marketed properly and the price point was a little bit on the higher side. Then we came in to advise them, because the past transactions in Normanton Park were around the price range of 2.8 to 2.85.
Okay.
2.85 million being the highest for the Kenridge facing unit.
2.85 transacted at 2.85.
2.85 on the 20th floor was transacted the highest. And then that was when we sold the 19th floor afterwards, but the transaction wasn't reflected yet then.
Yeah.
So the highest was 2.85. This was listed at about 2.99. And then we came in and we saw that there was about one or two pool-facing units, but they were all transacted around the low 2.8 million price range. So we came in and we advised the owner that if we were to list this, we need to list it around the 2.9 million price range, such that we are still breaking record transaction, challenging the price point, but pricing it sensitively where it looks very attractive in Normanton Park. So we listed at 2.9 million starting from. And objections that we saw for this unit was, because we have marketed quite a few Normanton Park, right? The main objection that we get from buyers is location.
Location. Okay.
A lot of them felt that location-wise is not the most convenient.
Because it's not near any MRT.
Not near MRT, and there's also no schools nearby.
Yeah.
And there's also no malls nearby. So because of that, some of those people who are looking for convenience, they, after viewing Normanton Park, they would cancel it out. But of course, there are also some families who don't mind being in this location for the reasons of the project itself.
Because it's a very big project, it's very nice.
It's a huge project.
Yes.
And so that was what I highlighted to a lot of the buyers, because we have looked into surrounding projects and we know that Normanton Park is probably the only one that can offer such a resort-like lifestyle in that location. And actually, if you drive, you're only about 10 minutes drive away to Tanjong Pagar, like Dempsey Hill, Holland Village, Orchard Road. Like 10 or 15 minutes drive, you're there. So for families who don't really mind the transport, like they can just drive and you're just 10 or 15 minutes away from all these places. So that was what I highlighted for this unit itself.
I also understand that this unit, one of the bedrooms, is actually facing the AYE.
Yes.
Right? Was that actually part of the objections?
So main objection for this unit was first location of the project, which we already highlighted that it's going to be, first, project lifestyle is a resort-like lifestyle home that a lot of other condos cannot offer. Even for bigger projects out there, not all these projects are like Normanton Park. You have like full facilities, and then you have Kenridge Park just right behind, and then you have elevated buildings. So just walking around the facilities area just feels good. And then second point is the objection for this unit itself is the fourth bedroom is hacked off. It's converted into part of the living area and the dining area. So instead of focusing on, there's only 3 bedrooms now, we can focus on, you have a much bigger living space, you have a much bigger living dining area. So for those people who appreciate like an open concept home and they want like larger living and dining area, and for families who don't need like the 4th bedroom, this is something that we can highlight on. And the AYE facing unit, the plus point about this unit is, even though it's facing the AYE for one of the bedroom, this is also the only 4 bedroom in Normanton Park that has an open view for this 4th bedroom. For the one that's facing the AYE.
The rest?
The others, you're going to be facing towards your neighbor's aircon ledge. So the thing is, because this is our 4-bedroom stack, right? And then the next stack over here is a much smaller unit. So because the other 4-bedroom stacks, the neighboring stack is a slightly bigger unit, so you would actually face the aircon ledge of the neighboring stack. But in this case, because the neighboring stack is a smaller unit, you get an open view over here.
So you get to see like an unblocked view of the AYE.
You get an unblocked view, but you also get an unblocked view of like the nearby park, nearby trees. So you get unblocked view from all rooms.
So it's either you get unblocked view of the parks and the AYE, or You face aircon ledge.
You face aircon ledge. Yeah, so it's all about perspective.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all about how you bring the value of to this home to the buyers coming in.
Correct.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, not all buyers are very noise sensitive.
Yes.
So we understand that for some of the buyers that came, they were quite noise sensitive and they felt like it was noisy. But actually, personally, I'm not that sensitive to noise.
Because you're a noisy person yourself, lah.
Yeah, because I'm surrounded by a noisy person like this person over here. So it's always about how you bring the value of the home, and not all buyers feel like it's noisy. So then it's about how you position this unit, lah.
And how you find that buyer.
And how you find that buyer.
Find a buyer that appreciates the unit.
A suitable family who appreciates the open concept idea, theme, and someone who don't need a 4th bedroom.
I mean, I saw the unit. I mean, it's on YouTube, lah. You actually shot a home tour video.
Yes, we did like a day and night scene of the unit.
Yeah. It's a very, very nice unit.
Yes,
because the owners are actually very young.
Yes.
Right? Relatively young. I think about my age.
Only like in their 30s.
Yeah, in their 30s. And maybe even younger than me. Yeah, so the whole place was very, very nicely renovated.
Yes.
So can you share with us a little bit about this buyer profile that came?
Yes.
Yeah.
So in total, we had I believe about 5 to 6 groups of buyers that came. And
how long?
Around
a
month and a half. We sold this in a month and a half.
Okay.
So we had about 6 groups of buyers that came. Generally, the profiles that we were getting were people living around like the Telok Blangah area and around the District 3 area, and they're looking for like a 4-bedroom. So most of them are actually upgraders.
Yeah.
They are already staying in either a HDB and they're looking to upgrade around the same location.
Yeah.
Or they currently own like maybe a 3-bedroom condo in around the area like District 3, Telok Blangah, District 3, 4 and maybe 5. And they want something bigger.
Yeah.
So general profile are families. Yeah,
okay.
but not all of them require the 4th bedroom. Yeah, so the 4th bedroom can either be like, most of them are actually looking for a 4th bedroom for a study.
Okay.
So actually this layout here for the 4th room that was hacked off,
yes,
it actually gives you the flexibility to also use it as a study.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not like a huge problem. And even if you want to convert it back, you can convert it back easily because using it at the wall. Because we didn't change the configuration, we just removed the wall. That's
correct,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in summary, the buyers profile that we are getting are actually families of 3 to 4. Only one of them was like family of 5 that really needed a 4th bedroom.
Yeah, clearly that one didn't buy lah, right?
Yeah, so that one didn't buy, and that family wanted like a Cambridge racing unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in general, it's a family of about 3 to 4.
So that buyer who came, they got kids?
Yeah, so eventually the buyer that actually made an offer for this unit was a family of 3.
Oh, okay.
So family of 3. So
that's nice.
They only needed like one master bedroom.
Yes.
And then 1 bedroom for the kid.
Yeah.
And then 1 more room for the study.
Right.
And they wanted a much bigger living space.
Just nice. Perfect.
So perfect. It was perfect for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think for this family, the feng shui also matched.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this family was looking for a specific feng shui facing unit.
Okay.
So that's why we are always saying that, actually every unit has a buyer.
Yeah, for sure. It's just how to find it.
It's how you position this unit and how you make it suitable and fit this family's needs who is coming to your viewing. Yeah.
So what do you think that you did right for this listing? Was there one thing that you felt that you did right for this listing for it to move?
Yes. So our first step is always understanding what is the price point that will move this listing.
Yes.
Because if I'm going to be listing above 3 million, what options do I have? I probably have other better options above 3 million. So then I have to price it comparatively such that, okay, the buyer's coming, they have no other option but this. Yeah, so this is where we first came in to align the price point with the owner.
Yeah.
And because previously they listed it closer to 3 million and they didn't even get any inquiry, and marketing also wasn't done right.
Yeah.
So first, price point had to be right. And then second, we turned the objections into the USP of the unit.
Right.
Yeah, like facing the highway, the 4-bedroom being hacked off.
Yeah.
So these were things that we highlighted during the home tour video, as well as the location of Normanton Park. Because location of Normanton Park was also a key objection. Second, the AYE facing.
Yes.
And the 4th room being hacked off.
Yeah.
So we actually highlighted this as the USP of the unit in the home tour video.
Right. So you turned the objections into the USP lah.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Into like, so first location-wise, we highlighted about for those who drive, then we understand that
It's like a 10-minute drive
it's only a
to
10 minutes drive
town
to
and
like
stuff.
town, CBD. And then for the AYE facing unit, yes, you may get some noise, but you are getting an unblocked view as compared to facing your neighbor's aircon ledge.
Yes.
So it makes, first, I think it's nicer to have an unblocked view
I
than
would
facing
rather
aircon
have
ledge
an
lah.
unblocked view then face
Right?
the aircon ledge.
And then third, for the room that was hacked off,
Yes.
we changed the perspective to you have a much bigger living and dining area as compared to this area that's probably not used if you don't need like a fourth room.
Okay. So after all this is being said, right, how did you manage to get an offer from this buyer?
Yeah.
And I understood that the terms were a little bit sticky also. And what was the offer like? Share with us.
Yes. So actually, so after every viewing, our standard protocol is to call every single buyer to follow up on their interest on the unit. And when I spoke to the agent, first, when
So this buyer didn't offer on the day itself?
it wasn't a direct buyer.
Okay.
It was actually a buyer with an agent.
Yeah.
So first, whenever there's an agent, we always want to ensure that we're actually working closely and working well with the agent. We want to
Yes.
also build a good relationship.
Yes.
So pro tip is to always treat your co-brooks like your client or like your friend.
Right.
Yeah, because this is where you want to work together as a team to make this deal work
Yes.
for your sellers.
Yep.
So then they came for the first viewing and the feng shui matched. So then they arranged a second viewing for the feng shui master to come and see.
Yes.
So after the feng shui master came and see, they got approval from the feng shui master that it matched it matched their feng shui. Then after that was when I followed up with the agent with the offer.
Yeah.
So they initially made an offer of about 2.83 million.
Okay, listed was 2 point.
Listed was 2.9 million starting from.
Okay. Okay.
So they initially
came
made
in
an
with-
offer at 2.83 million because valuation price was about 2.82, 2.83.
Okay.
But
So it's a fair price. It's a fair price.
It's a
fair
decent
offer lah.
price,
Yep.
but I knew and I was convicted that I could push higher.
Okay.
So price point was one, but second thing is their terms wasn't the best.
Okay.
So the buyer's terms was they needed, because they were actually doing decoupling, so they needed
Time to decouple.
Yeah, they needed time to decouple, and so they were initially proposing an 8 weeks option period.
Normal option period is about 14 days lah.
Yes.
Right.
So normal option period is about 2 weeks.
Yes.
So 2 weeks plus 10 to 12 weeks.
Yeah.
But in this case, this buyer, they were actually proposing
8 weeks.
8 weeks option period and about 10 to 12 weeks of completion with an early possession.
That means they take over the unit before completion.
Yes, it means taking the keys over before completion. So the early possession was requested for about a month to a month and a half before the completion date.
Okay.
With only a 1% option fee.
Wow.
So
Okay.
usually standard,
Yeah.
1% option fee is only if your
2 weeks
option period
option.
is maybe 2 weeks to 4 weeks max.
Yes.
But anything longer, then that's where you need to have a high option fee because then this is a risk to the owner. So then I had to, of course, help and think from the owner's perspective to see how I can actually protect their interest,
Yes.
such that if this buyer backs out, at least the owner is also protected.
Yes.
So 1% option fee is impossible for in 8 weeks because it's 2 months.
Yep.
So then what I did was first I negotiated for a shorter option period, around 6 to 7 weeks.
Okay.
And instead of like a 1.5 months of early possession, we
Yeah.
managed to negotiate this to a 3 weeks
Okay.
early possession.
Yeah.
So that's about a month saved for the owner.
Yeah.
And also for the option fee, instead of a 1%, we managed to push to 2%. In terms of price point, we managed to push from 2.83 up by $50,000 to 2.88 million.
Wow, that's actually a big difference, eh?
Yes.
And then the terms, you also make it a lot better for the sellers.
Yes.
How do you do this?
So we managed to fight for better terms
Yeah.
and also better pricing for the owner. So the thing with negotiation on pricing and terms is we always have to align on the terms first.
Yes.
Before we even talk about pricing. You can talk about pricing, but if the terms don't align, then there's no point in talking about the price.
Yes.
So I had to align this with the co-broke first.
Yes.
We, of course, told the co-broke, I
Yeah.
said first, option period, generally standard is 2 weeks to 4 weeks
Yes.
max. But in this case, because it's 8 weeks, it's really long. Can you push it shorter or not? So we managed to push it shorter to about 1 to 2 weeks earlier.
Yes.
And I said, we need to have a fair option fee. Otherwise, it's unfair for my clients to be waiting for 6 to 8 weeks of option period.
Okay.
So with a 6 weeks option period, we managed to negotiate for a 2% option fee. And the early possession, I said 1.5 months is too fast. I mean, my seller that hasn't even...
Don't have time to move out,
Don't even
man.
have a time to move out, man. Like, they also need to find a place to stay, right?
Yeah.
So instead of a 1.5 months, we negotiated to a 3 weeks earlier. So at least my owner has about 2 to 3 months to actually move out and look for a place.
Yeah.
So then with all these terms and price point, we finally managed to speak to the owner and let them know about this price point.
So initially when you brought the offer in, right?
Yep.
Did you bring the full offer to the owner first?
Yeah.
Or you negotiated the terms first?
No. So I didn't bring the first offer to the owner upfront immediately.
Yep.
What I did was I pushed for the best terms that I could get for them first and also the best price before I actually went to the owner. Because what I didn't want was, because all these terms, it was really complicated for the owners.
Yes, for sure.
And to bring this to the owner, they're not going to be convinced because it was like you have...
No, it really sounds like a very bad offer.
Yeah, first
to me,
you have such a long option and then you have to move out so much earlier while I'm still paying interest for the property.
Exactly.
So then I didn't want to present that to the owner because I'm not going to be representing their best interest with the moving out and also the entire transaction. It's not protecting their interest.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do was to fight for the best terms first. And I wanted to understand how much more this buyer could go before we even present this.
Yeah.
So when I finally got all this, I knew that this was the best price and the best terms that the buyer could actually offer. Anything more or less from that,
they will likely
it may break the deal.
Okay.
Yeah, so then this was when I finally went to the owner and presented the deal to them.
And what was your response?
I mean, they initially, in terms of the move out date, they were trying to see whether or not it's something that could be negotiated. But from the buyer's perspective, it was a deal breaker for them.
Or they needed to move in.
They needed this
early handover.
Early handover.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the owner side, it's an option for them to move out slightly earlier because they can actually move to their parents' place. So that was okay for them to stay there for about 3 weeks to 1 month.
For them,
yeah, so that was okay. That was
only
that was the only question that they had on whether or not this could be negotiated. But other than that, they were fine. So we managed to find accommodation for them because this 3 to 4 weeks they can stay at their parents' place.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, so the entire transaction was okay for them. So price point wise, they were also more than happy to accept at 2.8 million.
Nice.
Yeah, and because previously the previous agent was marketing for about a month and there was 0 viewing. So we marketed it for about a month and a half and we actually got an offer that was 50K higher than the valuation.
Yes.
And there was actually another unit that was on the same stack on the 6th floor that was sold at 2.77.
On the 6th floor?
Yes.
And this was on the...
This was on the 16th floor.
Oh, yeah, and that was sold at 2.77.
That was sold at 2.77 million.
Okay.
Yeah, so the buyer was also referring to like that past selected price plus the valuation.
Yeah.
So at 2.88 million, just for you to move out 3 weeks earlier, it's actually okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're earning like 50K for that.
110K more leh.
Yes.
Right? 2.77.
About 110K more, yeah.
110K more.
Yeah.
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 Wow, so yeah, that's amazing, man. Like 110K more than the last transacted at the 6th floor, which was at 2.77. This was at 2.88.
2.88 for 16th floor.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Are you going to like treat us to eat or what?
No.
Okay. Okay, any pro tips for sellers or agents out there?
This additional 110K goes to the seller, not me. I don't know why he's asking me to treat. But anyway, pro tips for sellers is every listing always has a buyer, but it's always about how you actually find that marketing angle for your home and turn this into a USP. Yeah, so whenever you're listing your place, ask your agent what the USP of your unit is, and then that's how you should be conveying this to the buyers coming for your viewings. And for agents out there, when you're actually negotiating for an offer for your client, always fight for the best terms first. Ensure that this terms is something that your sellers are actually okay to accept with before you talk about pricing.
Okay, great. You heard that? You heard that from the Queen of Normanton Park.
Oh, I upgraded from a princess to a queen.
Yeah, queen older ma.
Yes, so for those of you who are selling in Normanton Park unit,
please
reach out to us.
Please look for her. Yeah, you can scan the QR code here and just reach out to us. Yeah, we will be very, very happy to sell your Normanton Park unit.
At a record-breaking price.
And the shortest period of time. Thank you for watching another episode of our Locked It series. If you're an owner who's looking to sell a Normanton Park listing or any other unit, or if you have a unit that is stuck in the market for months, no inquiries, you can actually scan the QR code over here and reach out to us. We will come back to you with a free valuation report and some steps to move your unit forward. My name is Jerralyn.
My name is Jerralyn.
See you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.